speech talaga to. Thank you all so much for sharing this book launch with me. I really appreciate it. Kabado ako, kilala nyo naman ako na hindi ako magaling sa pagharap sa maraming tao. So that's why I direct films and write novels, because you can always disappear in the background and let the work speak for you. Seryoso na. I've always, as a creative person, I've always kept the two worlds of filmmaking and literary writing separate. I don't know why. I just find it very awkward to invite my literature friends to attend a film screening, and likewise, it's very awkward, I felt, inviting my film friends to a book launch. So this is the first time that I'm going to do this, that I'm organizing an event, inviting my film friends to an event where I'm going to discuss not a film, but a book, o diba? So, because this is a very special book for me. This is my first novel to be translated into English and published pa talaga by Penguin Random House Southeast Asia. And because of this, parang ito, we are going to need all your support to promote this book. Not just because it is for myself, I have my self-interest dito, because I don't want this to be the first and the last book that I'm going to publish under Penguin Southeast Asia, of course. And also, promoting this book also would help us develop the local market for literary novels, and not just literary novels in general, but literary novels originally written in Filipino and then translated into English for wider distribution. So that's actually the point of the entire gathering this afternoon, because we want to promote it to a wider audience. So yun, kaya hindi lang siya Filipino, English na rin. Yun. So thank you very much to Peace Foundation for sponsoring this book launch. And of course, thank you to Cinema 76 for opening this venue to us. And thank you to Almira and to Penguin Southeast Asia who are here to support us in this book launch. And thank you, of course, to Randy Bustamante, the translator of this novel. And tragically, he passed away at the height of the pandemic, of the COVID pandemic. So right now, actually, I'm actively looking for another translator who will believe in my work and translate it into English. And ayun. So what else? Thank you, of course, to Ms. Irma Adlawan and Sir Simon Ibarra for agreeing to say yes to read excerpts from the novel for us this afternoon. And about the novel. Medyo, the novel at the surface, it's about it's about how transactional relationships are affecting how we define traditional family these days. But at its core, it's really my reply, it's my response to a very enigmatic poem written by Rolando Estino. The title of that poem is Cantico Profano, or the Profane Song. And may I borrow a book? I want to read the epigraph. It's actually in the epigraph of the novel. So I want, ito na lang. I want to read it to you kasi ang ganda rin ang pagka-translate ni Randy. So yan. It goes like this. Of course, the original is in Filipino and Randy translated it into English this way. This is just the first and last stanza. Book launch naman to, so we can get serious. Awkward talaga sa akin. But anyway, this is the poem by Rolando Estino, translated to English by Randy Bustamante. Worship the body. Treat it with sanctity, wrap and swaddle thick in polyester silk. So it's about the process of mummification. In the yard, bury, and maybe in January, it will flower fructify in ginger and sapphire. O, di ba ganda? So when I first read this and discussed this in class, I don't know how to tackle the poem. It's so enigmatic for me. So I thought I'd write I'd write my own literary piece to answer to this poem, and yun, lumabas itong Sambay ng Katawan, Worship the Body. So it's not about hedonism, it's not about narcissism, it's not about lust. It's really about, it's really a meditation on desire, and how our desire is, and how we understand desire in terms of our feelings of immensity and confinement. So I'm saying this because the two excerpts that Ms. Irma and Sir Simon is going to read, they will read for us this afternoon, has something to do with that meditation. Yung desire as connected with our feelings of immensity and confinement. But in Randy's words, he translated the word as vastness. He did not use the word immensity, but vastness, kalawakan. So I hope you enjoy this afternoon, the two readings this afternoon, for us to convince you to share this event in your social media and help us promote this book launch. Not just for me, it's really for developing the local market for literary novels. Thank you very much, and again, I appreciate that you're here this afternoon.